I think that there's a member of my guild who has attained a rank that they don't deserve. And you know, in the guild structure, someone starts out as an apprentice, you know, down there, like that. And then they rise to a journeyman. And then if they're very good, they do a master work and become a master. And then if they're very talented and very skilled and organized, they become a maestro or a maestrina. So today, I think that one of my members has unjustly attained a rank they don't deserve. So I'm going to test them. That person would be Maestrina Widowmaker. Yes, I think that you are a fraud.
Those are very strong words, Maestro.
Indeed, and I have a test for you. Oh, here, right here, just for you. Take it. Just for you.
A test? I think I can pass the test.
Yes, well, see, I'm going to tell a story, and she has to guess the 4 most important elements of that story.
Very well.
So what would be the first most important element of the story, and I'm not going to tell you the name of the story.
There be a witch.
No.
Theodora?
How many stories have a witch in? All right, what's the second element?
There be magic.
Oh, of course, if there's a witch, it follows that there's magic, right? All right, what's the third element?
There be a talking cat.
All right, the last element, if you don't guess this, you are demoted back to apprentice.
Oh heavens, what will I do? There's 2 orphans.
How did she guess that? Yes, indeed, we're going to tell the story of Baba Yaga and the orphan.
Maestro, may I perhaps not play the handsome, but quite dense hero of the story this year?
Wait, you don't want to play a handsome hero?
I don't want to play a dense hero.
Well, let me see. Oh, I have a new part for you.
Oh, really?
And this is a part that will really let you branch out. Yes, this is a part that will just root you in the moment. This is a part that will leave the audience weeping with joy if you do it correctly.
Sounds like a marvelous role. What is it?
You're going to be a tree.
A tree?
Yes, a tree.
How does one play a tree?
Well, I think that...
We know. We have done this before.
Something like this. Or this.
Yes, something like that. Well, once upon a time there was a good man and his wife. And they brought into the world 2 children who were sick. And lovely as the day is long. Unfortunately, well...
Ow. Dear husband, do I feel ill?
Heaven took the lady from the world, leaving the good man a widower and his children orphans.
Orphans?
Orphans? They still have the father. A house without a lady to govern it is peopled by orphans.
Orphans?
Get you a wife.
All right, Joanna, get the hell. Find me a wife.
I'm well suited for this role. Do you have a plan?
Aye.
Do you have money?
Aye.
What are your prospects?
Usually quite good. Children, you have a mother. Aye, children.
Any children? I have a child who's not using 5 years a day. What do you bring?
We bring our...
Sunshine and happiness, stepmother.
I bring my appetite.
Oh, lovely. How about we try something more substantial? How about you sweep up the dirt on our floor? All of it. All on our dirt. And you go pick up some twigs and range the order from smallest to largest by species.
And so this woman set the children to onerous tasks, and she fed them almost nothing. Soon they began to waste away.
The envy in her heart grew like a terrible weed. She could not stand the children taking away her precious time from her new husband.
had to deal with the 2 small problems.
Children, you look positively emaciated. Go.
I think I should figure out a way to solve my problem. Dear husband, I know exactly how to cure our poor sweet children. We shall send them to my grandmother, Baba Yaga. She will fatten them right up and serve them well. The new babushka? And it will give us more time to go.
I like this idea. Let's do that.
And so the good man sent his children off. But before they went deep into the forest, they stopped at their mother's house because they knew that their good grandmother always had a morsel to feed them.
Grandchildren! What is thou doing in the woods alone?
Well, we got a new stepmother.
She did send us off to see her grandmother.
Hi, we got a new babushka. Her name is
Baba Yaga. She is nobody's grandmother. She's an evil witch.
Witch?
Say that. We'll come in and fill them bellies.
And so the good grandmother fed her grandchildren. And while they were eating, she gave them good and wise advice.
Thou must never be rude. Never be rude. Thou should help anybody thou can. And be kind to everyone and everything. Be kind to everyone and everything. Now take this ham, milk, and cookies and be on the way. I hope to see thee again. Godspeed. Fare thee well.
And so off into the forest the children went down a dark and winding track until finally they came to a clearing, and in the clearing was the strangest house they'd ever seen.
It had the legs of a chicken and the head of a hen. A rooster.
That's the strangest house I've ever seen.
Hey.
I not see a door, brother.
Yeah, there's no door, but maybe if I call to the house. Here, let me try this. House before us that we do see, turn around and face us so that we can maybe come in and have some tea.
Oh, tea would be lovely.
And so the house turned around and the door opened wide. And there, inside
Was a hideous witch. Her head was out the front door, and her legs extended to the far corners of the house.
But just then the evil witch woke up because she smelled something she'd smelled before.
Fee, I do smell the blood of a Russian upon thee. Children, what brings me to my cottage?
We're searching for our new babushka.
Right, stepmother said we should come and serve her.
Her name is
Oh, that's me. But thou hast been sent to serve me. Oh, nay. I shall serve thee. I know how to deal with children. But first, my children, I have some jobs for thee to do. Girl, see that fine old goat? Rather that I need some new thread. And boy,
you and the rest of the whole
I need a double take. And fill the trough with water. And these jobs need to be finished before I return for my supper.
All the shows are starting to recycle.
Now the children set to work, but the girl did not know how to turn cloth back into thread, and the bucket that the boy had was filled with holes.
How shall I ever turn this cloth into thread? Wait, what's that thing for? What? Hi. Sit over here. Stop with
That's not a problem.
Both their phones are off. It's going straight to
I might be able to find.
He must be wary. That is still in trouble.
We should go see them.
But we don't stop.
Everybody.
Birds are such neat to the cat. This would be a strange place to be. I should go see how my brother be faring. Your brother, how farest thou?
I'm not doing so great. This bucket has a great big hole in the bottom of it, and it won't move any water whatsoever. I don't know what to do. Oh, look, there's some mice there. They sure are cute, but they kind of look hungry.
Especially this one right here. Would you like some cookie crumbs, dear mice? Nice. Thou hast done kindness to us, so we must repay.
What seems to be the problem?
You know, give them this bucket to move that water, but it has no bottom in it.
The problem is you're looking at things too high.
For down below, if you look below,
No.
and clay fills holes.
And holes in buckets.
And so the orphans used the clay to stop up the holes in the bucket, and in a trice the trough was topped off.
But you are still in mortal danger.
Danger? Brother, listen. They will not stop.
She will give you a task that you cannot solve.
Please go speak with the cat. The birds did tell me to speak to the cat as well.
Did they? Well, then we should indeed find this cat.
But we should be on our way.
Well, they're not good. That's why you're supposed to make your voice louder.
And so off the children went in search of the cat.
The more you're supposed to project.
Oh, there's a cat right there. Oh, no, it's hungry. Do we have something that we could give the cat to eat?
Thank thee, I do so love this.
Okay, so this plot involves cat and tweed.
And something about nice children.
With a big old hole in there.
The right cannot be turned back.
Aye, for we are in mortal danger.
Oh, dear.
What shall we do? Aye, what you must do is see the witch will give thee impossible task that there is no way to complete. And what thee must do is on the mantle there is a tinderbox, a comb, and a mirror. You need to take all 3 items, and when the witch leaves, flee as fast as you can. And if thee dost hear the witch behind thee, take a bit of tinder from the tinderbox and throw it over thy left shoulder. And it shall form a vast fog to block the path. And if thee still don't hear her behind thee, take the mirror, throw it over thy left shoulder.
I think this is actually a recreation of an episode of MacGyver.
To block her path. Keep running, that does be the important.
Which?
And if thee dost hear her behind thee yet again, take the comb and throw it over thy left shoulder. And it shall form an impenetrable forest.
The world ended, and the only thing they ever had in common anymore was everyone liked The Simpsons. So they would like act out their favorite episodes of The Simpsons, and it actually became like a big thing. Like there would be roving tribes, and they would own this episode, or that's the episode they would put on. And if someone tried to steal it from them, they'd kill them.
And they were just in time for
Because Baba Yaga had returned home.
No. This was in a book I was reading about a post-apocalyptic world.
Children, I see that thee have been smart and quick this day. Very well, Baba Yaga.
It was weird.
Very well. Take this bread, and you may go sleep in that damp, cold, spider corner, and I shall speak to thee in the morning.
No, there's probably just the one.
And so the children spent a sleepless
Just
night in
because
the
the
corner.
idea is unique doesn't
But
mean
in the
it's a
morning,
good
just as the sun crept up over the edge of the world, the witch called them out.
Children, come, I have something. We did a Robin Hood. Girl, this thread is very nice. Yes, very nice indeed. But I need a new cloth. So go to my loom and take the thread and weave me new cloth.
think would be
And
bad.
boy. Yes, well, the trough is full, but now the well is in need. So you must I lost my feather. Take this feather and fill the trough. Fill the well with feather. Alright, and these jobs must be done before I return for my supper. Alright, now it's time to flee.
But as the children were fleeing, just outside the door, they were confronted by a large, angry hound.
Oh no, it's a dog! He looks hungry too. How about some of the ham?
Hi, there's my brother.
Have some ham.
Ooh, huh? Good stuff too. Thou shouldst flee before the Baba Yaga eats thee.
Huzzah.
But as they fled, they were confronted by an iron gate. A large, rusty iron gate.
Thou shalt not pass, for we will squeak. Squeak! Squeak!
I know, I will use some of the fat from the ham.
The gate that says squeak. You must jump down.
We can move!
Tree.
He's here! Hurry, children! Run as fast as thou can!
But yet farther down the path, the children were yet again
I
confronted.
missed that. I keep hearing stories about I was
A giant, gnarly redwood!
No, it was a short, twisted bramble.
Nay, it was a tall, gnarly redwood!
No, a short, twisted bramble.
A tall, gnarly redwood!
Short, twisted-
Me, birch tree!
I can live with that.
He looks a little bit
yes.
small.
Well, half pants.
Yes.
Hi.
And as the children ran, Baba Yaga returned home, realizing the orphans had fled.
Isn't that like a
Children! Children!
Wait,
Cat!
Baba Yaga? She was
Where
like
has
a
those
witch
children
that lived in
gone?
a tree with
Oh, they
big old
just
legs
leave an
on it.
hour ago. What? Now treacherous cat! Why did they not scratch them?
It's an old Russian tale about Baba Yaga. She's basically like,
I know, doesn't
it's like Hansel and Gretel, but the place is a gingerbread house that
Dog!
has legs.
Dog! Where are the
And she
children?
rides it and then like
Oh, no, that's
steals
an hour ago.
children.
What?
Her giant
Why
legs
the treacherous beast? Why did they not fight them?
I was fighting
No,
the hound
Baba
again.
Yaga. But I mean, like, Spirited Away was taken, the idea of it was taken from
Yikes!
fairy tale.
Where are the children?
I don't know how I know this. I just
about
know
an
this.
hour.
After they
Except the
greased
fact
our
that for
hens,
some reason I know a lot about Russian fairy tales.
that's right.
Oh, can't help I get these days.
Parents aren't Russian though.
Where are the
There
children?
could be a lesson. Stay away from the trees.
Passed
read
by
me,
about an hour ago.
Yeah,
And
trees are
why
very
did they not scratch them as they went by?
He gave me pretties, and you never do that.
Yes, but the far
They
away.
gave you pretties.
Aye.
They have a short.
I shall chop these down.
In fact, you can try.
And so, becoming angry as a hornet, the witch jumped upon her hobby horse and gave chase. And the children heard her coming hard upon their heels.
I shall get thee, children!
Brother, the tinder! And up formed a huge, dense fog.
Children, dost thou think you can use my magic against me? I will take care of this.
And from her sleeve, the witch pulled a fan, and with one sweep, the fog was blown away.
You cannot stop me, children! I shall get thee!
And soon, the orphans yet again heard Baba Yaga coming closer and closer.
Quick, the mirror.
Oh, the mirror! Aye. Let's find the mirror. Oh, there it is.
And instantly, the mirror became a great, raging river.
Children, you cannot stop me
They said it before, you know.
Someone better pick up that phone, because I called it.
And so the children once again heard the witch coming up upon them.
I hear her again.
Quick, throw the comb.
And instantly,
Great Forest brother! Ah, it is a grand forest. Dense forest.
I'm not dense. I'm a thicket.
Children, I can take care of this forest.
and from her sleeve she pulled a magical axe. Unfortunately, she'd broken it last month and hadn't had it repaired.
Oops. I can ride through this forest and it shall not stop me.
But try as she may.
The witch could not get through the forest.
So she had to leave without the orphan.
And the children ran as fast as they could all the way home to their good father.
Who welcomed them with open arms.
And it was then that the good man realized,
Mother sent us to Baba Yaga the witch.
You sent my children to Baba Yaga? Out! Out!
Fairly well said, Mother.
and the woman was banished from the house and was never seen again.
And the father doted upon his dear, dear children.
Can we have a puppy?
And so the family and the puppy lived happily ever after.
Benevolent Fellowship of Fools, Troubadours, and Storytellers. Now, if you are wearing a costume and you have a mind to it, follow my Trina Widowmaker. Yonder, there is a costume contest. If you have a mind just to watch a costume contest, go that way as well. Otherwise, go out into the fair. There's more to be seen. There's more to be done this day. Enjoy yourself.